Welcome to an introduction for businesses and employers on family-friendly policies. We're going to walk you through some difficult but common scenarios playing out across the world. Hear from those being affected and give you some tips as to how to effectively assist them in the new work environment. Finally, we'll see how companies can use their resources to make a difference during this global crisis. Now, let's meet Rosa and her new daughter, Zoe. This is Rosa, and this is Zoe. Aw, she's adorable.
Thanks.
Rosa is returning to work from maternity leave. While she does not have to return to the physical office, she is being asked to acclimate to the work-from-home environment, which includes many meetings, most of which are video conferences. What do you think, Rosa?
Well, I want to be a good employee, and I understand everyone is going through a difficult time right now. Zoe's a great sleeper, but she's not quite ready to respect a 9-to-5 work schedule. And I'm exclusively breastfeeding. I'm worried about trying to align Zoe's feeding schedule with my work schedule, especially if I'm supposed to be on a video conference. I had a plan for going back to work, but now I don't think it's safe for a sitter to be coming and going every day. It's a lot.
It sounds like a lot. Thank you for sharing, Rosa. While all employees are struggling with their own unique concerns, new parents, especially mothers, often face additional challenges. Here are some things companies can do to help. Consider flexible work arrangements, such as remote working, easing of workloads, or allowing for a gradual return to work, and allow workers to maintain hours that align with their life schedules so they can work outside of the typical 9-to-5 workday. Provide sufficient paid maternity leave and also paid paternity leave for fathers that gives parents enough time to care for their newborns, ideally covering the first year of the child's life. Make sure breastfeeding time is adequately provided for and that mothers have the option to breastfeed during work hours without additional makeup time required for time spent breastfeeding. Be considerate of breastfeeding mothers when scheduling meeting times and do not require video on conference calls.
Thanks for listening. Those would all make a huge difference.
Anytime. Now, let's check in with Louis, who is facing concerns of his own. This is Louis, a father of 3 young boys. Sounds lively.
It is, especially since the kids have been home from school and daycare.
Louis is returning to work at his company's manufacturing plant next week. How are you feeling, Louis?
I'm a little worried about heading back in, to be honest. I don't think I really have a choice, but I've got a full house here. I don't want to get everyone sick. I'm worried about the kids. They're definitely a little stir-crazy and need a lot of attention. I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
That sounds overwhelming.
Thanks. It is.
Parents who are being asked to return to the office face a series of complicated concerns. Here are some things you should consider doing to help them. Follow national and WHO guidelines for reopening workplaces safely, and clearly communicate your health and safety plan to your workers. Research and discuss appropriate childcare options with workers, such as private, community, or government-run childcare services, employer-sponsored referral systems, and childcare grants that provide financial support. Most importantly, empower workers to raise whatever concerns they have and maintain an open dialogue.
Thank you. I'll be sure to reach out for help.
Excellent. Now, let's meet Amadou, whose home and work life overlap more than most. This is Amadou, who lives and works on an agricultural farm in Ghana. It's nice to meet you, Amadou.
And you as well.
With reduced demand and operations slowing down, agricultural workers have unique concerns. Tell us about it, Amadou.
Well, I'm worried about more than just work. My family lives on the farm. We have our life here, and we rely on a clinic on site for free health checkups, meals during work hours, and even some of our basic items. If they shut down production here, it's not just my job that we are losing.
That's eye-opening and scary.
Thank you. We are hoping things will pick up again.
Closure of agricultural farms and similar type production plants can have wider implications on workers and their families than just loss of employment and income. Here are some things to think about to address some of the challenges workers face in your supply chain. Workers in different lines of work have different needs, so be sure to thoroughly assess the needs and potential consequences for workers and their families when making business decisions, including those in your supply chain. Wherever possible, contribute to the strengthening of basic social protections for all workers, including decent pay and income security, essential health care, and access for children to benefits such as nutrition, education, and quality care. In order to best serve those in your supply chain, work with and support your business partners, civil society organizations, and local government counterparts.
I appreciate it. That would make our family more secure.
Thank you, Amadou. Now, let's meet Desiree, an executive with a say in directing company policy who wants to make a difference. This is Desiree. As a key decision maker in the organization with a strong desire to make a positive impact on the community, Desiree is researching the different ways her company can help. Thank you, Desiree. How's it going?
Honestly, I'm confused. It seems like there's so much work to be done on so many levels. I know we can make a difference. I just want to be sure we use our resources in the way that will help the most.
That sounds like a big challenge.
Thank you. We want to contribute.
All companies are facing unforeseen challenges responding to this global crisis. If your organization is in the fortunate position of being able to help, here are some ways to make a positive contribution. Model best practices for working parents and engage with your business partners and supply chain to ensure they are as well. Use company assets such as production lines for crisis-centric solutions whenever possible. While financial contributions are important, it is also critical to engage stakeholders such as industry bodies, governments, and public advocacy groups to promote family-friendly policies and ensure that support measures and social benefits are in place for those who require them the most.
Thanks. We're excited to pitch in.
We are all facing unprecedented challenges in response to this global pandemic. Please take the time to think of our colleagues who are also parents, as their lives have been impacted in additional ways. Let's all do what we can to make a difference. Thank you for viewing our exercise on family-friendly policies. To learn more about what you can do to help working parents, visit us at unicef.org